SN College football today here on week 11 of college football. Big matchups today in primetime. Notre Dame, Miami tonight, 7 o'clock Central Time on ABC. And, of course, the 5 against the 6. TCU, the 6. Oklahoma, the 5. That's tonight at Fox on Fox at 7 o'clock Central Time for this college football Saturday. Now, those two, there's still one more top 10 matchup. Number 1, Georgia at number 10, Auburn. Today only on CBS. What a day of college football. Another SEC matchup Alabama has. Mississippi State, the toughest test for Alabama so far this season, obviously. Georgia already got Notre Dame earlier this season. So this will be really a warm-up, if you call it, for Alabama's. We know that they play the Iron Bowl, the last game of the season. So really only 2 games left before that SEC championship. A win today and a Georgia win would make it that we already know the SEC championship. It would be Georgia against Alabama, which would be December 2nd. Our coverage right here that morning. Time to be announced. Next Saturday, it's Michigan and Wisconsin. For our big game. And we welcome you alongside. A lot of games to pick today. 21 to pick. But last night, the Pac-12 may have just been eliminated. Stanford getting the win over Washington. 30-22 in that one. But the Hawkeyes find themselves in a double points game against Wisconsin today after last week's win against Ohio State. Other big games today. Any blue games that I need to add? Okay, well, I'll add some blue games real quick. This color. Yeah. Okay, so some blue games. This is a blue game. Pick Arkansas, you get double. Double points if you pick Purdue. And any other ones? I guess no. Not too many double points games this week, or at least for the upset category, but this should be one. Fine, I'll make it one. You pick Oregon State, but nobody's going to pick Oregon State because nobody's that dumb. Nobody needs brain surgery today, I don't think, because they're picking Oregon State. Okay, so let's get into the picks. So we're going to start NC State at Boston College today, a big one. This is a tough environment to play in. I'm going to go with Boston College today. This is the best Boston College team we've seen in a while. they're going to get it done today against the Wolfpack of NC State. How about Florida and South Carolina? Gamecocks trying to get it done today against Florida. Arkansas and LSU, easy pick. The Tigers. Arkansas really bad season. Nothing going for them right now. Nebraska and Minnesota. I believe in PJ Fleck today. Nebraska, they got to win it against Purdue, but Minnesota today at home. And it's not the greatest start time. It's a very early start time. And it's cold up in Minnesota. So you want to watch out if you're Nebraska, because it'll be very cold at the beginning of that game. I'm going to go with Penn State. They're going to bounce back against Rutgers. You know James Franklin is going to make them bounce back. That's what he does. He's the best head coach in the Big Ten. No, he's not. Take that back, but he won the Big Ten championship last year. So start here, West Virginia, K-State. This is a good one. I'm going to go K-State. I just think Bill Snyder, really good coach, and we got his team to victory. Michigan and Maryland. I just don't see Michigan losing another one. The coaching, again, has to be better. Florida State and Clemson. This game really could have been marquee if Florida State wouldn't have lost DeAndre Francois. But Clemson is the better team tonight. They're going to get it done on ESPN 2:30 rather. Virginia and Louisville. I think Louisville at home is going to get this done. The home field advantage is going to be huge tonight. Cardinals. USC and Colorado. I've got the Trojans on the road. This game could have been marquee, but Colorado's just not as good as right at the bottom. Late night after dark. Boise State, Colorado State. I'm gonna go Boise State. Look at that text. That looks sweet. Hopefully the Broncos can get it done and give me another point there. Wyoming and Air Force. I'm gonna go the upset here. The visitor. Wyoming. This Beaver looks scared. You scared, Beaver? Nobody's picking Oregon State. Nobody has that bad of a mind. Nobody is on. Like, we don't have to test people anymore because nobody picks Oregon State because it's just a garbage place. These games will get in a moment. Purdue, Northwestern. I'm going to go the Northwestern. They have had a good season. It's not going to end it up. Wildcats, top 25. They are looking to get to at least somewhere, some good bowl game. Pinstripe Bowl, maybe. I don't know. It's a lot of good bowl games for the Big Ten. But this week I'm +1 due to this game right here. JW doesn't know this. I think he might have thought it was basketball or something. But Cincinnati took the L. Minus points this week. Yeah, Sun's getting it done though. Some good matchup here. Let's start with like the lowest grade of double points. I don't even know where that would be. Oklahoma State, Iowa State. Start there. Okay, this is very tough for me to make. I'm gonna go Oklahoma State. Every week I doubt Iowa State. Iowa State wins, and every week I think Iowa State's good. Then Iowa State loses. So I'm probably gonna get that game wrong either way I pick it. So Iowa, Wisconsin, Badgers. They have, I believe Iowa's going to keep this close. It's going to be a single-digit loss for Iowa. It might be a last-second field goal. I think it's going to be like 27-24 or something. 27-23 or 27-24. Or 22, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. Somewhere around that range. But Wisconsin's going to get like 27, and Iowa's going to get like 22 or 23 or 24. Somewhere in there, depending on how they score their points. Next matchup, let's go prime time. Alabama, Mississippi State. Do I go upset or do I go tie? I'm going to go tied. It's like I don't believe in Mississippi State. They don't have Dak Prescott. So I can't go with them. I think Mississippi State's gonna win, but Nick Saban. If it was Auburn or Mississippi State, I'd go with Mississippi State. Okay, and speaking of that, let's go to Michigan State, Ohio State. Best Big Ten game today. Iowa and Wisconsin fans don't want for that. But Michigan State, Ohio State, Buckeyes. Michigan State is different, but it's a road game. And the last time that Michigan State went to Columbus, Ohio State wants to forget about that. Let's just put it at that. They do want to forget about that a lot. And we head into our 3 top 10 matchups, Georgia, Auburn, and then these two right here. They're all on your local stations, your local ABC, CBS, and Fox stations. Only local station that doesn't get a game is NBC. But they don't have Notre Dame football today. Georgia, Auburn. Auburn Tigers. That is the biggest upset pick I've made all year. Auburn Tigers over Georgia Bulldogs. They will play like they did against Alabama now. The one thing that you have to do against Georgia is you have to stop the running game. Nick Chubb is going to get, and now all the pressure's on. You're the #1 team in the nation. You weren't really tested last week against South Carolina. Now you're going to the West Division. You're playing Auburn. The worst thing you can do for Georgia is be looking ahead. to the SEC championship against Alabama. And if you lose today, which we all know Georgia's already in the SEC championship, they're already in there. But if they lose today, it could be Auburn that goes to the SEC championship. Auburn still controls their own destiny to the SEC championship. They got Alabama last week of the season. That'll be a good one, the Iron Bowl. Obviously, we're going to have a good one for that. We know CBS is probably going to pick up that one if they're smarter than smart. TCU Oklahoma tonight on Fox at 7 o'clock. Sooners or Horned Frogs? So Horned Frogs, they just, Texas got ripped apart last week by TCU. Oklahoma, I'm going to go with them. The home team wins a lot in these games. I got Oklahoma. Your offense is playing well for Oklahoma, but the defense has to step up. TCU's defense, it's pretty good, but I think Baker Mayfield's going to make the fourth quarter plays in order to win this game. And now the big one, Notre Dame and Miami tonight, 7 o'clock on ABC. Irish heading to Miami. Miami really getting their first test of the season last week. And that's how they moved into 7th position of the college football playoff. I'm going to go with the Irish, though, tonight. They are number 3 in the nation. This is a very tough test for them. But Miami, are we going to see the Miami we saw last week, or are we going to see the Miami we saw all season long? And I'm banking on seeing the Miami we saw all season long and seeing them struggle today against Notre Dame.
Hello.
Absent by a long time. Where were you? You get to tell the fans where you were.
I was sleepy.
And Jordan gets to lose a game.
I was getting ready for the party. So would you like to come to a house that's not prepared?
Yes, but the arrival time was...
okay, you can come at 2:15. I'll just tell my mom that you're coming early.
Jordan gets to pick these games because I forgot the real games on.
Which games?
I'll send Jordan the games so he can't see my picks.
You keep scrolling up and down. Who cares about your picks?
Well, I'm then copying.
I'm not going to copy your picks because your picks suck.
Well, you get to tell the picks of the games. Are you picking in Michigan State, Ohio State?
Hold on. I will pick Ohio State.
Yeah, putting that in right now. NC State, Boston College.
I'll pick Boston. Nope. NC State.
Oklahoma State, Iowa State,
Oklahoma State.
Florida, South Carolina on
South Carolina.
CBS.
South Carolina.
Arkansas, LSU. Double points if you pick Arkansas.
Uh, mm, uh, uh, LSU.
By the way, Michigan State and Oklahoma State were double points games. The Golden Games. Nebraska, Minnesota.
Wait, I have a question. What's SN sub?
We don't talk about those.
SS, SN, SN, SNS2. Okay, I'll pick Minnesota.
He's going with the Gophers and PJ Fleck. Rutgers and Penn State.
Rutgers. I'm just kidding, Penn State. I'll be on drugs. I'll pick Rutgers. I'm picking Penn State.
Actually, it wouldn't be that bad of a pick because Penn State's lost like 2 in a row. UFC, Colorado.
USC, Colorado. Where's that at?
You start at the bottom because it's weird.
All I see is Rutgers, and that's at the bottom. Oh,
Fine.
This bottom? Okay. I'll pick USC.
Virginia and Louisville. The L.
Virginia.
Jordan's favorite team. Florida State against Clemson.
Clemson. Florida State has been horrible this season.
Well, that's why it's not a point game. Michigan against Maryland.
Michigan. Stop picking
West Virginia and K-State.
I'm going to go with the WV.
Let's skip those 2 games because they're too good. Boise State, Colorado State.
Boise State.
Wyoming Air Force.
Air Force.
What a discrepancy there. Double points if you pick Oregon State. Oregon State against Arizona.
Arizona.
I shouldn't have done double points because I knew people weren't drugged enough to pick Oregon State. Like, drugs are taken. Purdue and Northwestern. Double points if you pick Purdue.
I have to think about this one. So Northwestern is what? Rank number 25. What's their record? What's Northwestern's record?
They beat Michigan State and beat Iowa.
I have to go with Northwestern.
They'll be there in a little bit.
I'm picking Northwestern.
Northwestern is 6-3. Purdue's 4-5.
Picking Northwestern.
The games. I found it.
Northwestern.
And let's start with a weird game. Alabama, Mississippi State.
Alabama.
Iowa, Wisconsin.
Iowa.
Which one's the next one? Georgia, Auburn.
Hold on. I bet Jared picked Wisconsin. I bet that.
We'll reveal those in a little bit.
Auburn. Wait, did you say Auburn?
Yeah. You went with Auburn?
Yeah.
TCU, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
And Notre Dame, Miami.
Notre Dame.
And you can join the call now to see the discrepancies.
Jared obviously picked Wisconsin.
Win. Jordan can't pronounce Wisconsin. Yes.
Wisconsin.
Because they know that. So this is a discrepancy. Jordan needs NC State. Jordan needs Iowa. Jordan needs West Virginia. Jordan needs a lot of
Wait,
teams.
did you pick Auburn? Did you pick Auburn?
Yeah. Didn't you pick Auburn?
Ooh. Okay. You're
Georgia hasn't played anybody since Notre Dame. And any other discrepancies? Oh, Air Force. Jordan needs Air Force to win.
So
A lot of games that Jordan needs teams to win.
Say that. He can't.
And by the way, Jordan, there's a game at AT&T Stadium today that's not pictured due to there's a team that only has one win that's playing in it. It's Baylor against Texas Tech. The teams suck.
Baylor has one win.
Yes. And it
Against
was last
who?
week against Kansas.
Oh my God.
Kansas suffered.
Kansas has one win.
Mm-hmm.
To this weird
Against
team.
a random team. It was like against like Tulsa or something.
They won 1-0.
Other college football games, there's a weird game between Indiana and Illinois. Nobody's watching that game. It's weird. And then there's a race car going by our house.
Skirt.
And then there's a weird one between Tennessee and Missouri.
When I went outside last night, the car just went.
Now, Jordan, we have a little bit of college basketball special. What was your reaction to the Georgia Tech and UCLA game last night? 3-point win for UCLA.
Well, they luckily won. Rip Leangelo.
So Georgia Tech had 2 people suspended, and UCLA had 3 people suspended. So a lot of suspended people for that game.
You mean expelled?
Well, same thing. They're off. They're not they.
So if you don't know the whole story, so basically,
they shoplifted in China on the trip.
Third brother, not the second. Lee LaMelo Ball is the second one. The third one, he wasn't so good. Apparently, he got kicked out of Chino Hills because he didn't have a good slot selection. He just kept shooting, which they all do. But what he did, they went to China.
Yeah, the game was in China against Georgia Tech.
And him and like 2 people shoplifted. And so if they get convicted of it, which is a 99.9% chance of them getting it, they'll spend 3 to 10 years in jail there.
In the Chinese.
So they are going to spend jail there, obviously.
They'll be overseas until they are released from prison.
So they could return in
so what if they
2020 or 2027?
Then what did they try to shoplift?
I don't know. It's probably something stupid.
Like Chinese food?
I don't know what. Like, why do you shoplift?
Okay.
You know the consequence. You're going to get arrested. They're obviously going to find you.
Now, Jordan, this is probably a way better college football Saturday than next week. Next week sucks. The best game we could find is Michigan against Wisconsin. And Michigan's not even ranked yet somehow.
Let's go.
Michigan has beaten.
Iowa goes 1-0.
Jordan, Michigan has beaten absolutely garbage. They have beaten like these random teams. And then. So next week we'll see you 9:15 a.m. Not 9:30, 9:15.
How come?
Due to we need our minutes. So that Jordan gets here. He doesn't have to go to Taco Bell.
I might go to Taco Bell.
Jordan always has to go to Taco Bell. And he's always Canada abs. So Jordan talking about the hashtag bring back Wolves.
What about it?
Votes.
Votes? We have 44
votes like why you should bring back Wolves.
He didn't do anything wrong. We've been on this campaign since June of 2017.
And how do you feel about the people that don't buy ESPN? They get to watch good games tonight.
So Jared, what do you have to say about Wise?
Well, he always made good content. He didn't troll and scam and kill. He didn't swear. He didn't anything. So that'll do it for SN College Football today. Week 11, Week 12 next week, 9:15. Then a big rivalry week 13 will come the following week. We'll have a special Friday show for week 13. Oops, I messed up on the document. Oh, no, I didn't. I was right. See you then. Peace out.